And just like that, we're back. We're rolling over here at What Real Entertainment, the Twitch channel where the show never stops. We're up and running. Great, beautiful, good to see. I think between my stream last night, that went pretty late, and Matt's 2 NBA streams today, I think we may have been on more in the last 24 hours than we were off. It's been a busy day / night over here. And now, yawning, I'm tired. Can you believe it's a Friday night and I'm tired? And now I'm back. For a little Friday bonus stream, that's what we call it around these parts. I don't think it'll be a terribly long one. Oh, I forgot to edit this. Like, I came in here, that was live, and I was sitting here, and I updated the tags for the stream so they're all NBA related stuff. But then, rookie mistake, forgot to switch them back before I got started. I don't know. What do we think? Mass Effect, that's probably a good one. How about RPG? Could be. I don't know. BioWare is a good tag. Everybody's clicking on that tag. I don't know. There you go. Does anybody use tags on here? Have you ever looked for a tag? Have you ever been like, I want to find somebody who's hashtag chatty. I'm going to look up channels on the chatty tag. I want to chat. No, I've never done that is the point I'm making. I don't know if anybody does that. Probably. Somebody must do it, but I don't. So I just apply my bias to the rest of the world and just assume everybody's exactly like me. Terribly long one's what I came into. I'll come into your terribly... What? Hi, Tilly Tots. Nice to see you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on in for a bonus Friday stream. Never know. It's so off schedule. I never know whether to expect to see anybody on these. And I was just about to say, I don't think it'll be a terribly long one, because we're just going to do the Arrival DLC, which I don't remember being that long. I also don't remember much about it. On a story level, I think I remember most of it, but on like a gameplay level, I don't remember a lot of it. But welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Not a lot to really catch up on. Not a lot is new since last night. Oh look, Matthews and Hadley. They're so excited. Good job, guys. I'm sure you pitched in and did your duty. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope it's a happy Friday for you. We did it once again. Here we are on the eve of what will hopefully be a very nice weekend. Last night, we were here streaming pretty late. Oh. Okay. So sorry to intrude. Last night we were up a little past our bedtime till about 1:30, finishing up Mass Effect 2. I love the end of this game. I love it. I sang its praises enough last night. So we're back here to just do the very last bit. The very last mission, and then we'll be done with Mass Effect 2 forever. It's called the Arrival DLC expansion, and I've mentioned a few times, I think it does a pretty decent job of kind of setting up the first act of Mass Effect 3, so I thought it was worth coming back and doing that before considering this game finished. Something I'm going to do, or at least I'm going to do for a couple people here, because I'm going to see if anybody has some new dialogue, since we have effectively beaten the game. I'm assuming they will, but it was so late last night that I didn't want to do the temp check. I didn't want to make the rounds. What's going on, NBA 2K Maestro Matt Thomas?
Yes, Shepard.
Really? Edie doesn't have anything to say? You sure?
More about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joe?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
Okay, I think that's new.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions. Though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Okay, that's all new.
That's all for now.
They're figuring it out, these crazy kids. How about you?
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
I assume everything is going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
What am I looking at here? A 90-10 split? And that's being generous.
Commander, don't be unfair. She does way more than that.
Joker.
I have the capacity to
Joker.
accommodate the slacking of any number of productively suspect humans, Shepard. That was a joke.
She tries very hard.
She's telling
That's it for
jokes.
See you, Commander.
Edie's got bits. Look out. Doing a set at the Comedy Store on Sunday. Good stuff. Playing more 2K. You and me both. I've been working. I've been rolling up my sleeves, getting in the wrestling laboratory. Where's Jacob? Hello? Oh, you're over here. Sorry.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though.
Oh, well. Sorry I didn't bring you
Guys
along.
on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization.
Okay. I'd like to get to know you better. Turns around, pretends to start doing stuff. Alright, sorry. Guess that's what I get for making fun of you so much.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Alright, so they don't really have, like, new dialogue within their dialogue trees. They just have sort of a new greeting to acknowledge the fact that the game has been defeated. So, alright, we'll go check in with everybody still then. We checked in with Callie last night. She's extraordinarily traumatized by way of almost been turning into a smoothie for the bug people. But she didn't. She didn't. She's okay. She gets to go to Mass Effect 3.
Hey, Shepard.
Alright, great. Great. Great talk as always, Kasumi. I'm going to assume that's going to be a similar experience with Zaid. How about
You
you?
had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Okay.
I should go.
I shall return to
I should go. I hear Jones. Big Jones, what's he doing? He's been sleeping a whole lot. So he's ready to terrorize.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base.
Thank you.
The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
I should go.
Of course.
You know what? I learned something today about Mass Effect that I didn't know before, which is that Samara is sort of technically romanceable in Mass Effect 3. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You can, I don't remember seeing the option for it. You can try to put the moves on her in this game, and she turns you down. She's like, I'm like 3,000 years old, Shepard. That's really weird. No thanks. But apparently if you don't romance anybody in this game or number 3, she'll give you like kind of a pity smooch. So I don't know if that counts quite the same as like romancing her, but I never knew that was possible. I learned that today. How fun that there's still stuff in these games I don't know about.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision. The elusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
Everybody loves what I did with that
I'll let you
collector
work.
base.
Of course, Commander.
I wonder if I decided to keep it, whether they would all say that was a good idea as
I can't
well.
believe you took down the collectors. I'm proud to serve under you, Commander. Hawthorne is still in
Okay.
the infirmary, though I think his pride is more broken than his bones. He tried so hard to help Joker.
Oh yeah. This guy. What do you think,
I'm
Chakwas?
still a little shaken from my abduction by the collectors. It was a lot to endure. You and Jeff came so quickly.
I can't get over Joker's name being Jeff, which I had forgotten, and I'm just so used to calling this guy Jeff. You're the guy that got hurt? Have a nice nap. Legion.
An interesting choice, Shepard, Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, the collector's ship, you know what? I hate to say this, but your decision you make with that is one of those things where in the moment it feels like a big choice. And it's the kind of thing that like people were pretty excited to see how it get followed up and paid off in number 3. It doesn't really matter what you pick. The difference in events is pretty much negligible, unfortunately. And there are a couple things like that in 3. You know, we'll get to that when we get to that, but 3 has a really thankless task of having to try to wrap all these things up and pay things off, and unfortunately it just has to like not pay. It has to pay some things off at the cost of others, and the collector base just isn't as big of a choice as it feels in this game, being that it's the last big one that the game gives you, and that it should really set the tone for your relationship with Cerberus in the 3rd game, whether it's, you know, like amicable or volatile, and it just doesn't really matter.
For Saren,
so you may as well destroy it.
Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Everybody's just got these little pleasantries, but you know what? We earned the right to listen to all this dialogue, so we'll listen to it. I think that's everybody on this floor. One more to go, and then we'll head off to Arrival. But yeah, you know, I've been playing 2K25 myself of the wrestling variety. I've been getting work done. I've been making things happen. Title belts, arenas, wrestlers, etc. I'm in. I'm real locked in. I haven't quite hit like the slump yet. I know there's going to be a point where I've like get burnt out on making all this stuff, and I have such a long time. Like I have plenty of time. I think I've said on here before that I'm aiming for summer for Watch CW Season 2, so that's plenty of time to work on things, but I still don't, I want to use the time that's available to me so I don't have to like try and crunch it out last minute. Also, admittedly, you know, I'm still going to be relying on community creations quite a bit, so I want to have enough time for like the what's in the community creations to increase for people to upload stuff. You know, I have some characters in mind where it's like I have some where it's like no way he's gonna make that character. And so I have to eventually just get in there and do it. But there's a couple where I'm like, yeah, I could see somebody making that, and they'll probably do a much better job than I could. So let me just hold off, give it a few weeks, and once in a while I'll just check in and see if anybody's uploaded something like that. But of course, I will put in the effort to make sure everybody's properly credited for this second season. That's not really something I did in the first season, and it occurred to me like way into it. I was like, you know what? I don't know that that's really a standard. Like when people do that, when they like make content with community creations, that they credit the person who made, you know, that wrestler or that arena. But I don't know. I think it feels like the right thing to do. You know, taking advantage of someone's hard work, uploaded it, totally free to use it.
Hey.
Oh, all right.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more. and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I think this is all, I don't think this is new dialogue. I don't know if we've done this, though.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl, Manolo.
Alright, I guess we'll hear about this.
Their way around.
Kind of random at this point in the game, but...
Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That
I'd mentioned I
kill you.
do suspect I maybe missed out on some dialogue with some characters because of the
I always do the smart thing.
way I played this.
That's probably something you should remember.
I think I might have...
I
should go, by the way. We're...
See? Figured you'd walk. Come back sometime.
Okay, well, what do you want me to stay down here all the time with you? Out of spite, just to prove you wrong? I do have to go do things.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
But yeah, I think my order of operations sometimes in this game maybe weren't exactly how I would have approached it and not streaming it, and might have missed some dialogue here and there, but clearly nothing so important that it was going to get somebody killed because everybody came home.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Alright, who we got left? Grunt? I'm not even bothering with Zaid. He's gonna go, oh, fucking shit, bollocks, I fucking killed someone, Shepard. That's my Zaid impression. What you think?
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus,
everybody loved that.
Something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Alright. We've made our rounds. Everybody's happy. They're very pleased with our decision. So let's go do Arrival. So this was the mission that we got a long time ago from Hackett. I think about saving an Alliance doctor, scientist, something to that effect, who had been kidnapped by pirates or something. I don't actually remember the setup all that well. We got it ages ago. Rescue Dr. Kenson. But this is going to spiral into something much bigger than that, and it's going to be the last we see of this game. I don't remember enjoying this one as much as Layer of the Shadow Broker, so it might be... Oh yeah, it's a solo mission. We're not going with anybody. It might be a little bit of an underwhelming finale in comparison to last night, but I feel like things are incomplete without this, so here we go. I got the nuke on my back. I never found a good place to use this last night, so I think tonight we might have to set off a nuke for the homies for old time's sake. What is... I do need a little bit of background. What are we doing exactly? What's the setup? Admiral Hackett asks Shepard to infiltrate a Batarian outpost and rescue Dr. Amanda Kenson. Kenson is a deep cover operative and scientist who claims to have proof of an imminent Reaper invasion. Got it. So that's relevant to our interest for a couple of reasons. Got some fucking Batarians. We could probably jump across that, Jeff. I don't know. You're pretty nimble.
They've seen us.
Oh! Evil dog!
Barry. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
They've seen us. Who are you talking to? And who are you talking to now? as a matter of fact. Oh, we turned on the bridge. Okay, we gotta go back up. Jeff's not used to this. I guess he's kind of like me in that sense. You know, there's nobody truly here in this moment. But here I am just talking. I don't even think about it anymore. I don't even think about how kind of strange that kind of is. Be sitting here in a room by myself talking. Evil dog.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
Oh! Poor guy. He's not evil. Just had a tough upbringing.
Just a human in question.
Get your hands off me!
I can't wait to share all the stuff I've been working on, by the way. It's nice to be able to... Oh, that was almost a bad idea. It's nice to be so transparent, but I don't want to be too transparent, you know? There's a fine line there. It's like... I want there to be some degree of surprise, you know? Some mystery once we get started with the wrestling streams again. But it's also nice to build a little intrigue, you know?
I hear humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should arm a mission to flush them all out.
Yeah, we're still scanning upgrades. That was the thing that surprised me about this, was I have always thought of this as just like a post-game adventure. To me, it feels like it makes more sense as something that would happen after you defeat the collectors, but... I guess you don't have to. And so they do have some upgrades you can still get in this if you wanted to do it in the middle of the game. But I think you'll see what I mean. I think when it's done, you'll understand why, in my mind, this feels like something that should come at the very end.
Slam an asteroid to the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Slam an asteroid into a mass relay. Why are Batarians just always up to no good? You know what I mean? I mean, what are you? You don't look like a Batarian. Uh-oh, I think we made something weird happen. Oh! Prison guard. I don't think we're supposed to shoot that guy. Oh! Yeah, we'll have to go back and investigate that man. Batarians, you know, it's... I don't mean to discriminate, of course. You can't treat Batarians as a monolith, as if they're all the same, but every time we meet one in these games, it genuinely is always up to no good. Either some, like, bloodthirsty mercenary or a completely irredeemable, like, terrorist. Why you guys gotta be so mean? Yeah, we... You good? He's, like, dead, but he's not dead. Can we go up there? Yes, we can. Let's get a closer look. See if we can help him out. You alright? Goddamn Batarians! I don't even know if you are a Batarian. I guess you're not. I think these are just humans. Because the helmet has 2 eyes, and Batarians have quite a few from what I recall. You coming in, or... Gonna catch a cold out there.
No way it would have worked. The relay can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy it, but swear, we have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
Alright, well, it's just us, Shepard. Good job. That's no problemo.
Taking cover. I've worked 47 days.
Oh! How'd you get me? Oh.
There's 300,000 people in this country. I think someone can cover for me one minute. There's a shuttle incoming. Clear the hangar bay.
This would be a pretty funny place to launch a nuke. Huh? Are they coming out? Are they not coming out? You guys coming out? Never mind, that would have been a very wasteful place to launch a nuke. Never mind. Oh, brother, what's this? What's all of this? We got cranes. Okay, what am I doing? Am I picking up this truck? Picking up that box? What this do? That go down. And we could just go down too, I think. Why would we want to do this? Is there any reason to do this? I was thinking this is a puzzle, but I guess it's not really. Why we do this? Or maybe Shepard won't fall in. He won't just hop down there. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Nope. Pick it up. Maybe we have to drop this big crate and then he can climb down there. I don't know. Nope, that's too far. I think that's too far. Come back. This is incredible. No, the buttons are very... Oh no, I don't want to put it... Is there any reason to do this? Hold up. Can I just come down here? Yeah, I can. I have no idea why you would bother then. Maybe that's just for funsies. I guess I technically took a little damage dropping down like that. Let's get out of here. Maybe you would need the box if you wanted to go back up for some reason? I don't think we want to. Look at this, no problem. Oh, that's not what I thought I had. Here. There you go. Put a little bow on it, you know what I mean? Who the... Ah! I guess they are all Batarians. Don't Batarians have 4 eyes? These helmets only have 2 in them. Maybe the other 2 are just kind of bonus eyes or like peripheral action. Or maybe y'all are just kind of broke and you couldn't get helmets with 4 eye holes on them. Had to settle for the human models.
Who are you?
Excellent.
What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find one. Go.
Ready.
Kenson on my ability wheel. Hit him with this. Alright, not bad. I don't know, it always just amuses me when random squad. Can I wait? Hold on. Oh no, I was gonna see if I could upgrade her.
This is a cell block.
What kind of stats does she have? Kenson, you didn't follow my order and light him on fire. How about this one? That's better. Hey! Hey!
Deploying flammables!
You guys are nothing. You guys are walking the park after those bug people last night. Even by myself, even with Big Kenson watching my 6. That's no problem. I can't remember what it is, but I do feel like this does end with something really annoying in terms of gameplay. I might be wrong, maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I just can't shake the sensation that there was something really annoying at the end of this. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Guess we'll find out the hard way. I've had enough annoying gameplay today.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Oh, bother. Dr. Kenson's health! I don't think this is what I was thinking of, though, this part. My annoying gameplay. I mentioned I've been playing 2K. I'm sorry, the 2K dialogue will wind down before long, I'm sure. I know I'm talking about it a lot. But I'm like excited to be able to talk about it because I've been keeping that, oh my god, close to the chest for a while.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
Okay, you're gonna do that?
Through that door in the back. Lock it down.
You want me to lock it down, or you just mean kill them some more? Because I could kill them some more. Oh my god. Nope, not the nuke. Not the nuke, but I do need to find a good reason to use it. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. A little tough being by myself, I guess. But I've been playing oh! Who is it now? Really, guys? Really? I've been playing the My Faction mode on there, which I mentioned, I think last night. Is a mode I largely ignored in prior games, but
through that door in the back. Lock it down.
you want me? Do you actually want me to come lock it? I guess they just keep coming, eh? Oh my god! 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 Yeah, you do actually want me to lock it. Okay, sorry, sorry, sorry. Holy fuck!
They're coming up from below. Other side, go.
Almost dead again. That's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, flashbang! He's got a flashbang! He's crazy. What the hell? Stop! Oh my god, they're like, they shred ya, huh? They're everywhere. I miss having people. Oh! Oh, that stinks. That's embarrassing for everybody involved, huh? I'll never finish my thought on my faction thing. That's probably fine, right? I don't think you're too worried about it. Here we go. Oh. Nice try with the flashbang.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
The big get in the My Faction mode is, I'd never played it before, but it's like where a lot of stuff gets unlocked now. And it's the kind of thing where they're hoping that you'll just get annoyed and like break and spend real money on it. Oh, look at this. Look at this bonanza. Let's do Shockwave. Wow, that was deeply ineffective. It like went up the ceiling or something. Ah! You try to flashbang me? So the big... Which one?
Enemies on the elevators.
Oh my god. Where's the elevators? Guy! Hold on, I can't talk and play this part at the same time. Hold on. Dang Batarians.
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down. Almost done.
Yo, could you hurry up? Gee whiz, hack into the mainframe already. Oh, great. You know what? You know what? I've been looking for an excuse, and you've just given me one. Here you go. They got me. They got me. It looked like maybe the nuke got me as well. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me we've started over. Oh, fuck you. That's so stupid. Maybe this is the part that I found really annoying. I don't know. We were done. We were done. I died because I got stupid with the nuke thing. I'm pretty sure we did start all over. That's incredible. Awesome. So glad about that. So good. Alright, that means we gotta get over here and shut the door. Yep, door's open. Oop. Get out of here. I need to shut this door. Really?
We need to close the door we came in through. They're coming up from below.
In fairness,
They're coming through that door. Other side. Go.
I went through like 3 waves of that before I realized I actually had to go over there and shut the door, so maybe not so bad this time. Alright, other side. That would... Oh!
still need
What's going on over here?
more time.
Oh. Okay. Get this again. Ugh. I can tell you I'm kind of looking forward to not going really late tonight. I'm getting pretty sleepy already. I'm looking forward to getting in my bed. And
Down their orbital tracking network.
that's it. Nothing else to add to that. I'm going. I'm looking forward to getting into my bed. Other side.
Enemies on the elevators.
Fucking elevators. Okay. Okay. Right, should be coming over here then? Yep.
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us.
Alright, you do whatever you want. I guess I'm not going to use the nuke on these guys. I hope I find a better reason to use the nuke then. Almost out of sniper ammo. That sucks. Who got that shot on me? Hello? Just you?
That did it. Let's move.
Alright, that wasn't so bad that time. So anyway, my faction, it's the mode that I never really pay attention to in prior games because it's just like the microtransaction machine, and it's a way to unlock new characters, but like it can be very grindy and annoying, and basically they obviously just want you to end up spending money. It's like very RNG, like it'll be like the challenge, you want to unlock the special Stone Cold Steve Austin like variant, but to play the challenge, you gotta have, I'm just making up a generic example, you gotta have this Batista card. And if you don't have the Batista card, you gotta get it. And you open up packs of cards that you buy with their virtual currency. And it's completely random. So, like, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways to get cards. But anyway, they've refined the mode a lot this year to where it is possible to unlock stuff that you would actually want without spending money. And I finally got the one I was working towards, which is the 2010 CM Punk, which was like his super evil straight edge society character with the kill switch engage inserts music. That's a big get, and definitely the kind of thing they would have tried to have got you to spend money on, and it was a huge grind to get it, and you have to like deliberately play a bunch of extremely annoying and difficult matches to get it. But I finally got it today, and I was so pumped I like got out of my seat and was like, yeah! Because I didn't realize that when I was playing the match that would unlock it, I didn't realize that's what it was. So when the thing popped up and said I had it, I was so excited. It was a huge pain in the ass. But I appreciate that there's actually like, it is possible. Now it took me a few weeks, you know, of playing it on and off to finally unlock it. So it did take a lot of time and effort, but not so unreasonably that I regret not just buying it. I wouldn't buy it. I know when it comes to the subject of wrestling video games, I have a dirty habit of saying I'm not going to buy something and then doing it, but that's the kind of thing that I'm not going to buy. I don't want it that bad. And I was able to get it without spending an extra dime, so that felt pretty good. I felt like I had really truly earned it by the time it unlocked. The final, like, because there's like challenge matches, they all have these like really weird modifiers and stipulations, and like the series of matches I had to finish to get it were like increasingly annoying. First it was like when you're like playing the game and someone is about to hit you with a move, there's like a little window where you can counter it, and a quick like button prompt shows up to counter it. So the first layer was like, that's gone. You can still counter it, but there's no prompt. So you have to try to time it right just by looking at like the move that's happening. And then after that, it was like, then like your entire HUD goes away, so you can't see like what your health is looking like, and like your body's status, and your enemies, and like whether you're working towards finishers, and then it was like also you have to use like your worst, because you have like a deck of cards of wrestlers that you can use in this mode, and it's like you have to use your worst ones. You weren't allowed to use your best ones, so it was like just getting increasingly and obnoxiously difficult. And then it was like then you would have to win a Hell in a Cell match, and like you keep wrestling CM Punk, and the CM Punk you're wrestling keeps getting better, but you keep getting worse and having more handicaps. And it was like you're in a Hell in a Cell match, and then you're in a TLC match, and it was just I was like getting so annoyed playing this game. But finally, it was worth it at the end. I unlocked the CM Punk, which God knows I'll probably use 2 times. But it was nice to actually unlock it. Alright, sorry. Let's go.
One last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
They're here!
Ooh! My faction mode like has the potential, because I've been saying for a while, and this is not the kind of thing I would be cool with in most games, but I've been saying for a while, it's like they should just use that kind of mode as like a battle pass system where like people can play certain types of matches and challenges and unlock things. And yeah, you could sell the passes to them. But like, I mean, my thing has always been like they shouldn't put a new game out every year. They should put a game out every like 2 to 3 years, and then support it for those 3 years. Because you could easily release like new attires and wrestlers and arenas and stuff like that through a mode that requires a lot of grinding or potentially microtransactions, and people could get the stuff that they want, and that way you could continue to work on the game for a couple of years instead of having to constantly shut out one after the other constantly. You know? I'm allowed to complain about it even more now, because now I'm a paying customer. So I'm allowed to air my grievances even more. Mind you, there's no reason they will need to do that, because they probably crunched the numbers and figured out that they'll stand to make more money in their current model. And dumbasses like me continue to buy the games, thus the market doesn't encourage them to do anything differently. I'm sure at some point they try to figure out whether that would have been a more profitable model for them, and decided it wouldn't be, and that's why they haven't done it. It's not like I could possibly be the only person who's ever thought of this, you know. Certainly somebody over there has had the idea, you know, and then you might say, well, it's not always about the bottom line, is it? Right? It should be about delivering a satisfactory experience to your player base, and fostering a good relationship, a good reputation with those people, and, you know, building a reliable, trusted brand. Because that would be pretty valuable too, right? But no, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Put it out. Rinse, repeat. Don't fix any of the bugs. And yeah, it goes, like you're saying right now, it's the same model they have with all their other sports franchises. So same idea, right? Like somewhere along the way they probably tried to figure out whether there was a more profitable way to do this, and they didn't. That's why they're doing it like this. Mind you, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it does. Are those other games? Like, I know that you play the NBA 2K games. Are those like frustratingly buggy? What are we doing here? There are boxes in the way. We can't get past them. There's boxes. What are we doing? Where are we going? Is this not where we're going? Amanda? Are we getting in the shuttle, maybe? Are we doing a crane thing? What are you doing? Oh, this way? We have to move the boxes out there, maybe? What are we doing? I was too busy talking about my stupid wrestling games again, and I missed out what we were supposed to do. What's this over here? What's this over here? it's not buggy because you don't have to. Well, I mean, yeah, the gameplay is different, but the bugs in the... Oh, it is the shuttle. There we go. I just had to find the magic spot. Most of the bugs that really bother me aren't even quite so tied to the gameplay itself. It's more just like functional things and like visual things. Ooh, sayonara. Gave him the old DeLorean peel out there. Mad in his buggy.
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their...
I don't know why I'm sitting here belly aching so much, because actually so far my experience with 25 has been
I'm not
pretty
taking any
smooth.
chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true.
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project.
Oh, okay.
A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is.
Couldn't come up with a better name?
One button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
Project Asteroid. Project Boom.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
Maybe that's why Batarians are mad all the time. They gotta deal with shit like this.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket EZO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
And in fairness, that is not completely dissimilar to the huge Batarian attack that we stopped in the first game, where they were gonna send an asteroid into a planet and destroy a human colony.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed...
It's quite similar.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
This game has remained functionally the same for years, which also begs the question, why release a new one every year, right? It sounds like the NBA fans deal with similar issues. Thing is with wrestling too, I mean, I guess it's true for all sports, but like wrestling, you know, there's no off season, so it's like changing and updating constantly, right? New people debut, return, Their characters change, their appearances change. There's a new big show every month with a new arena design. There's so many things that you can add. What's funny is that, in saying that, you almost think you could justify making a new game every year for that reason. But there's also always like this weird, there's this strange kind of interim timeline where it's like, yes, they'll put out a new game the next year, but they can never keep up, right? So the game will come out in March, but if something new happens that's interesting in January or February, it's probably not going to be in the game. Now, it might make DLC, but if something happens in June, somebody returns, debuts, something to that effect, a big new cool match type is created, that might not make it into the game at all, and you have to wait until the next game the next year, right? So it's like they can never really keep up and stay current on this model, which, in my opinion, if they just put a game out and then just continuously supported it, right? If they just said, for me, I think they should put out 2 games every console generation. That would be, I think, my ideal. I would even almost say 1, but okay, console generations last seemingly kind of long these days. And then people always put out kind of their mid-console life cycle upgrade, like the PS5 Pro or whatever. So maybe you want to make a new game based on those new hardware upgrades, potentially, or something to that effect. But one every year is just so egregious. All right, I'm going to stop talking about this and talk about Mass Effect.
Working near a Reaper artifact.
Sorry.
How have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base.
Good to hear your voice, Doctor. You coming home?
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
Switch to Xbox next gen? I gotta tell you, I don't really have any interest in Xbox at all. I think when the time comes that PS5's obsolete and it's time to spend money on gaming hardware, at that point I may as well just start really seriously considering getting a PC. But I don't have any interest in Xbox. The few games that are exclusive to it won't be anymore. You know what I mean?
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
Apparently, Gears of War is coming to PlayStation soon.
Countdown to arrival.
It's crazy.
When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in
the Reapers are coming.
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
I wonder if, when, let's say, PlayStation 6 comes out, I wonder how long games will still continue to have support for PlayStation 5, because there are games coming out still, right now, that still have PlayStation 4 support, which I think is largely a consequence of how bad the launch of the PlayStation 5 was and how hard it was to get one. It's like if you release games exclusively for it, nobody's gonna fucking play them because the availability is so limited, and the places you can get one, there's scalpers buying them, and so if you're gonna get one, you pay a bunch of money, and so they just continue to release games with PS4 support. I definitely see now that it is getting phased out, but again, 2K25 PS4 support, and they did some real stupid stuff with the last gen thing, which I've already complained about enough, so I'm going to spare you the trouble now. But I don't know, it's shit's sloppy these days. with all that. Yeah, get a PC. You know, I'd love to just wake up tomorrow and have the disposable income for a PC. I'd get started on it, but I don't. Not right now. I think my philosophy on that's always been like, if this feels like it is moving in a direction that's worth like investing in, then it's an idea that I could easier justify to myself. But right now it's not. It's not easy. It's not a very compelling idea right now. Just in terms of like feasibility, whether it'll be worth the trouble and expense. We're running out of time, by the way. You know what's something interesting about this timer? What's this? We got what? This is 2 hours, or excuse me, 2 days, 3 hours, 22 minutes, 53 seconds. If you actually sit here and let this run down, you do get like a special game over ending where the Reapers show up and fucking kill everybody. There is no console war anymore. That's such an old, tired premise. And I don't see how Xbox like, and like I don't have a dog in the race. I have a PlayStation, but I'm not like waving the banner for it. You know what I mean? I'm not like Captain PlayStation over here. I like it. I'm happy to have it. I have a lot of fun with it. I'm very grateful for it. But like, you know, Sony's not doing anything for me. You know, I don't. They're not it's not a hill I need to die on. I'm not going to fight on the front lines of the console war. I'm dodging that draft. But from where I'm sitting, I don't think it's even a concept that exists anymore. I don't really see that PlayStation my understanding is Xbox is like growing disinterested in the console race, right? Or like they're disinterested in like games, right? Like that's why they're like, well, that's not where the money's at anymore. Having like putting money into like first party games, like we want people on PlayStation to play them, and maybe presumably they're making a Switch 2. Like I know right now like the Switch probably doesn't have the hardware to run any of the games that we'd be talking about, but Switch 2 apparently is. Switch 2 apparently also going to cost like $800 after these fucking Trump tariffs, so that's great. Welcome to Hell World. Yeah, we don't play the same games. But I don't even remember what my point was. I guess my point was I'm just not very interested in an Xbox. The only game that I right now I'm interested in on Xbox, it's not out yet, it's the Hideo Kojima Jordan Peele collaboration horror game that was announced as an Xbox exclusive like probably almost 2 years ago, and there's been literally no follow-up on it whatsoever, and I just suspect that if it comes out, unfortunately you have to say if with these kinds of things, if it does indeed come out. Kojima's also been working at Death Stranding too, so I understand that's probably been top of the priority list, but by the time it comes out, it would not surprise me at all if after a few months that game ends up getting released on PlayStation as well. We're running out of time. We are demonstrably running out of time.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area. Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
Burp trying to come out. What up, fellas? Look at these. Hey, twins. Look at these custom shepherds. They won't even let me look at them. I see you. Are you twins? I think you are. Nice.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
Wow, look at this place. Very cozy. Y'all just like to stand around?
Reapers will reach this system regardless.
Where's that refined palladium?
Is their shortcut to the rest of the
Where
galaxy.
is it?
If you want to
Hold
keep
on.
the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
You're holding out on me. Where is it? Door? I don't need it. We're about to be done playing this game. Where is it, though? Now you're bothering me. You're refined Palladium. Oh, it's down here. Yoink. I love this place and the way you guys just kind of stand around. It's all a bunch of custom shepherds. Like, all these characters are like totally made in the like character creator. They just all look like custom shepherds. Switch 2 is a joke. I didn't watch it because I'm just sort of inherently not very interested in Nintendo, really. Again, it's not a thing I'm invested in. It's just like, I'm not somebody who wants a bunch of gaming consoles, so like, this is one I have, and that means I'm just by default not going to play anything Nintendo, so I don't pay attention really to that stuff. But I've been seeing a lot, because it was like they announced it, I think set the price point for it, and then these executive orders regarding the tariffs got signed, and now they're saying, hold on, we might have to rethink these prices. Am I understanding that's what's going on? And that's why people are freaking out. Also, they said new games are going to cost $80, which, you know, is unfortunate, but also not a surprise. That's, you know, I feel like that we've been seeing it trend that way for a while now. These games are becoming way too expensive to make, and the only way that they could be profitable is to sell them for more money. You know, if you're buying these big first-party studio AAA games like a new Nintendo game, it's been going that way for a while. I mean, the model now is like these big games, they always sell different versions. Like, you'll have your just sort of standard, and it's like $60, and then you'll have you know, the deluxe edition that's like $80, and then you have the super duper big daddy dong edition that's $120 and comes with a big dong. You know what I mean? They don't even actually come with physical stuff like big dongs anymore. They just send you like a digital art book. Like, thanks so much. And a season pass.
It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta get that out of here.
Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
No, you gotta get that out of here.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's
You're a clown.
Kenzie, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
You guys got an evil computer in here. Hell.
Start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival.
It was a trick. They don't want to blow up the mass relay anymore. They're all indoctrinated. Her and all the custom shepherds.
Take him down.
Pew pew pew.
They've seen us.
Alright. I think this is the end of it. So maybe this is the part that annoyed me? Oh my god! The power level's going up. Is that what I want? Oh my god! 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 Fucking okay, we're gonna die. Oh, I did die! I did die? I did die. I did die. Oh, was it canon death? I didn't remember that.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up.
We want Shepard alive.
Are you being assumed direct control?
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
Suplex. No. Now we gotta escape, and our dumb server is closed. We don't wear these kinds of clothes anymore. This is like what we woke up in when we first were resurrected. We would never put this on it.
Step away
Oh, I can assume direct control now. What do you think, lady?
The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help
Why do they want me alive? Do they want to turn me into a, like, Reaper super soldier? Oh, yeah, I get to be a robot. I forgot about this. This is kind of cool. Assuming direct control. Power junction. Over there. I forgot all about this. This is kind of neat.
Ready.
Do I have abilities? No. Didn't know if I had robo abilities. Ah! Bot on bot violence. Nerd.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let him activate the project.
Can I have this gun? Can I have a gun? Can I use my biotics at least?
Shepard has been sedated constantly for 2 days now. We've had to increase.
2 days!
It seemed like Shepard was waking up a moment ago, but it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working.
That doesn't leave us a lot of time, does it? Is that a gun?
I was swirling in a cold sweat. The nightmare was back. The one with the enormous starship crawling through the Citadel and all my friends turning to dust.
So yeah, they were gonna destroy the mass relay to stop the Reapers from coming, but then they spent too much time around the evil computer, and so now they want to do the opposite of that. They want to let the Reapers show up. They love that idea, actually, now.
When it's silent, or when there's no one else around, I can hear it. Whispers in the back of my mind. I can't tell what they're saying. Spoke to Dr. Kenson.
You can't be on those goddamn Lovecraftian computers. An Omni tool. You thought you was downloading them. They were downloading you the whole time. Y'all understand? Omni tool. Or maybe it's on that dead lady. Where's that dead lady at? Get a PC and Switch emulator. The Switch 2 will have the hardware capability of almost a PS4. Shad PS4 is a sort of working PS4 emulator that exists already, uses a Switch emulator. PC will be able to run Switch 2 games before Switch 2 even launches. Oh, my weapons. Thank you. Yes, I want all of these. I want all of these. Thank you. That's more like it. Got my nuke back.
I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
Bit of a shame about that new From Software thing that's... Okay, hold on. I gotta not fuck this up. There we go. New From Software IP that's apparently Switch 2 exclusive? I saw people once again getting baited into thinking it was new Bloodborne and then it was something else. Jeez. They're nasty with those SMGs. Well, maybe you can emulate it. And by that I mean you can buy it retail from the store. Just as God intended.
Shepard's in the living quarters. See him on Project Control. Stop Shepard.
Where you boys at? Yeah. Yeah. Dang. They're relentless. Ah! There we go. Make the robots into money. Can't wait to give you my full review of a Minecraft movie on Sunday. We're gonna see it tomorrow. I've been mostly amused in seeing all these clips, I don't know if you guys have seen it, of like an unfinished version of the movie that leaked online. And I don't know, maybe this was somebody just having a bit of a meme, but supposedly that it had actually successfully screened somewhere in like a movie theater. I don't know, maybe the person was just having a go, but they were like posting as if they were watching it in the movie theater, and they're like, what is going on? Why does it look like this? But there's an unfinished version online, so like all the effects are like really crude looking. I mean, they're probably already somewhat crude looking, but they're like really low detail, low poly, and just very garish because you have, you know, Jack Black walking amongst them, and it just looks hideous, and it's pretty funny to see that footage. Just a perplexing film, front to back. Can't wait to give you the real inside knowledge on how it is on Sunday. Which, reminder, Sunday, Outlast Trial stream. Which I'm excited for. As excited as one could be to play the Outlast Trials. Oh my god. Right in the gooch. And I mentioned it last night, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start streaming that just to see whether it crashes or not, because they did put out a big update since I last streamed it. I'm not expecting that they will have fixed it. Okay, you're being a pest. Oh my god, fuck off. It's a lot harder when you don't have two other people to shoot at them. So it was a big content update. I don't know how much of an optimization stability update it is. I'm guessing not really at all, or at least not for that specific issue, because I think it's a really particular niche issue that they are probably not even aware of. Though I did put a ticket in. I sent an email. But I just want to see, right? I can't know if it's fixed if I don't try. And I hope that it's fixed, so I'm going to stream it, and then if it crashes, I'm not going to go back up live. I'm just going to record my side of it and upload it on YouTube the next day. I hear Jonesy sound. What's that boy doing? What are you doing? Okay, you know what? You might find this to be overkill, but if I don't do it now, I may never get a chance, so nice knowing you, lady. Yeah. Wow, somebody survived. Oh man, look, this guy's in here. I should have waited. That's the tough thing about the nuke launcher. It's like, you want to really utilize it as best you can, and sometimes you save it for so long you never end up using it, then you use it, and you'll find that 5 minutes later there was a better time to use it. Because it's so laborious to get it charged back up. Oh well. I just wanted to see that beautiful Rocket's red glare once more before we never play this game again. I don't remember if the nuke launcher is in Mass Effect 3, but if it is, we'll be sure to take it with us.
The longer we hear, the more I'm
What the Reapers want?
It's foolish to assume that the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
Yeah, just not the life forms that were there when they last came. I guess I don't know, maybe they don't really... I have the convenience of hindsight and like knowing exactly what the Reapers are. I guess maybe they don't know some of those details quite yet on how that works. Oh, where'd they go?
Shield down.
That's a lot. You're a lot. This would have been a great place for Nuke. Been a terrific place for Nuke. Why am I so... I know I don't have two people to help me, but I feel so weak and vulnerable in this. God damn. Oh, look at all the giblets in the air. Ugh. Can't see. This has been a great... Are you sure we can't charge up that nuke one more time? Jesus. I guess maybe that's what makes it so hard, is there's nobody to like distract them or divert their fire. Would love to have some Garrison Tolly right about now. There's a clown coming over here. There he is. Get out of here. Ugh, poke your head out for a second. No! No, 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 no! That's more like it. Jesus.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
That would have been a spectacular room for the nuke. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't have even worked, because I would have to sit there and charge it up, and they would have killed me. Anyway, here goes Jeff Shepard about to kill 300,000 people.
Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass.
This is actually happening.
Begin evacuation procedures.
Just don't warn them. Joker, help.
Alert. All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Oh, hell. Oh, come on. I just did this. What? All right. Got the screen veins again. Okay. Do I have to go press this again? Oh, that's a rude checkpoint.
Welcome to Project Warning.
Not if I get it.
Alright. Come on out. Oh, there's somebody over here? Alright, come on.
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
Don't point at me.
Stop now, Kenson. Hackett's friend or not, I will kill you.
You're forcing my hand, Shepard. You know that. There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Please.
Damn it, Kenson. We've been spotted.
We say that too. I guess maybe Jeff's talking to me. And you know, fair enough, because I talk to him all the time. Even in my sleep. Speaking of Jonesy, I do have an update for, well, I was going to call it Watergate, but I think that one's been taken, hasn't it? Maybe you call it Dishgate? Bowlgate? Yeah, I've been struggling with this kid, where he keeps tipping over his water bowl. We've been trying a number of solutions. Finally, I think we've got it. Oh, this fucking thing. Hold on. Jess bought, like, one of those sort of auto feeders that has food and water in it, and it's too heavy for even this guy to know how to like manipulate it and tip it over. And we've been living a peaceful life with dry floors ever since. He doesn't seem to be like confused by it. He's not pawing at the floor when it's time to get some water. He's not sticking his paws in the water. He's not making a big mess, and it's so nice. However, now people are starting to say he's getting too big. He's getting a little too fluffy, and there's been talks of not quite using the auto feed, the food part, like just filling up the bowl, but not the part that like distributes more food when it gets empty, because there's a growing concern that maybe he's eating too much. I don't know. I think he looks alright. He's looking a little fluffy, but like cats do that, you know? Even cats with wild, like,
how do I stabilize the reactor?
Jungle genetics.
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden.
It's alright if he gets a little bit of a tummy. I'll keep him humble. This nerd. Ah, wish I had my nuke. Oh, look away. What's that? Oh. He is getting damn big, though, I gotta say. He's always been big, even, like, since we got him, you know, for a kitten. But my phone started, like, serving up some of the pictures that I took of him, like, the first week that we got him. And, man, the difference is so noticeable. I don't really think of it until I see it in comparison like that. But this kid has grown a lot these past couple months. Oh! The chili's ready. That was disgusting. Where? Who? You? You? You really think you're him? Holy moly, that's a lot of problems. I was feeling a little overconfident. God, it's not ready. It'll never be ready in time. Ah! Where'd you land? That could be a problem. Where did you land? What's going on over here? I fear that this guy is somewhere behind me. Yeah, he is. Here he is. Oh, brother. Look at this. Oh. Oh, that's too bad, huh? It's probably the most disrespectful death in the entire game right there. Glitch through the wall, shot in the cock. Tale as old as time.
Access to the reactor area is restricted.
Uh-huh. What do you want me to do? What is it?
Warning. Access to the reactor area is restricted.
I imagine this is what the laboratory looks like around, like, ChatGPT, just, like, draining the fucking oceans to cool these AI server spaces. And I do imagine the, like central command of, ChatGPT is, like, Reaper tech. It looks exactly like this thing we're trying to destroy. And it does, whisper to the people working on it in their sleep. If you think that's bad, you should see what Grok looks like. Grok. Fuck me, man. Don't ever let me say that out loud again. How embarrassing. Where are we going? Did I open that door? What am I doing? Where are you pointing me? Shooting? Who is shooting? What are we doing? Who is shooting? I didn't hallucinate. Did I, like, glitch somebody else into a wall somewhere? Oh, I blew up the thing and now I can go up here. Got it. Are you the shooting?
Security log overridden.
Now you're the shooted. Huh! Ah! Who's shooting again? There's like phantom shooting happening. Nope. Don't look at that. Don't look at that, Jeff. I looked at it a little bit. Never gets old, does it, Jeff? Aha! He's hamming it up. He knows it's the last level of the game. It's like, I gotta get my shit in while I still can. Man, our cooldown is crazy. We just get all this stuff back so fast now. How did I ever play this game without biotics? That's like how I used to only play. I would still get access to them through the squad mates, but man, that's like... I can't even really imagine playing without them now. I just came through here and shot him, huh? That's all I did? That was enough. Ooh. Oh, my singularity got stuck. You want some? You want to go on a ride? Jeff, don't scare me like that. Good lord. Stop getting out of cover. Whoa! Oh, wait. All right. Put the thing in the thing. Okay. I will try to stop you, but not because you told me to. I was going to try anyway.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival.
Don't worry, I'm going to play Mass Effect 3
to do was stay asleep.
Couple months.
None of this.
No! I had to hit it twice. Oh. One last renegade interrupt for the road.
Warning. Collision imminent. 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 Warning. Collision imminent.
We didn't have time to hear her big speech.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it.
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower. The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
All
More? Are there more? Oh, where are we going? This way? Nobody bother me. Nobody shoot at me. I'm just a simple man trying to finish his video game, alright? Yeah, maybe there aren't any others left. What's this? Maybe this is what I was thinking of. Oh, I got my nuke back! Stella got her nuke back. Now if we just find a good place to use it. Oh, look at that! No scope! No scope! Maybe we can bust one out. Ugh. Oh, yikes! Oh, the throw is super goated out here. I believe that's what the kids call goated with the sauce. I see. There's a big mech over there. That's a good place to use it. These guys are not actually good with it because they shoot so fast and so abundantly that you cannot possibly stick your head out to use the nuke. You can't just sit there like that. Even now, I gotta like get some of these guys out of my way before I use it on this thing. I'm gonna use it on this thing right here. The big finale. Boom! Oh, come on! It takes so long. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die. Ah. Don't die! God, he stuns me! Fuck! I guess the nuke just not worth it. Maybe the nuke's not as good as I thought. It's too much of a pain in the ass to try to use. Getting stun locked with the damn... Oh, no, I know I got it. It's not like it's a hard section to beat. I just want to use the nuke one more time is all. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to use and not die in the process. And the Atlas shoots that missile which interrupts the animation of charging it. I gotta at least clear out like all these guys out. You're flying. Alright, maybe if I get you all the way from here? What's the range on this bad boy like? Come on! Yeah! Yay! We did it! Go! Did we really get all of them doing that? That's so funny. Alright. Joker, I'm ready to be picked up.
External comm channel open.
And I just spilled water over
Shepard
myself.
to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Oh, shit. Look who it is.
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against...
Time to talk to a Reaper.
Dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to serve us.
Some humans are afraid that the Reapers are too powerful. But when the Alpha Relay breaks, everyone will see that we can fight the Reapers. And win. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Oh, no, I'm playing that right now, actually. Oh, okay, bye.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
Excuse me. We never got to warn those poor Batarians.
Get us out of here, Joker.
Extraordinarily large flashbang. Cosmic flashbang. Rest in peace, poor Batarians. What's going on over there?
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
Where? Sorry, just randomly jumped into the microphone. Where is he? Jones, what are you doing? Brother, chill out. I'm almost done. Oh, he's just playing. He's not breaking anything. It's not like he was breaking something. He's just playing with his toy. But he's very loud. I had no choice.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried. And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report.
He's playing.
I won't lie to you, Shepard.
Distracted.
The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the Reapers at the galaxy's edge.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things. But they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. Besides, I'm not so sure this is a Cerberus ship anymore. Right?
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
That's that. I don't look. Get this bum off my screen. I don't work for this guy anymore. Sitting in his chair. What am I gonna buy before the tariffs hit? I don't know. Alex Jones slop bucket. All right, that's it. That's the real end. The very end. We got emails. Thinking about you from Kelly. Oh, from Kelly, girl. Hi, honey. I keep thinking back to our evening together, and I'd love to spend more time. Oh, this is what I was looking for last night. How about I slip into something more comfortable and sneak up to your cabin tonight? I plan on wearing something I can't talk about during work hours. You'll just have to call me up there to see it. I can think of no better way to end this playthrough. Oh, hell. Alright, this is the actual finale of Mass Effect 2. Here you go. Oh, don't turn the picture of Liara around. Turn it around. Don't make her see this. Hi, hello, Kelly. You want to look at this Prothean orb? What do you think about that, huh? Over here, of course, you're very familiar with these guys. Thank you so much for keeping them alive. And this here, I've been asking people for weeks if they wanted to come up here. Take a look at my space hamster. Here it is. What do you think? Awesome. Well, I guess. Hey, Kelly, can I talk to you? Get you a drink? Anything? Well, I guess it's about time we wrap up for the night, huh? What do you mean to continue? Alright, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to this Friday bonus stream. Oh my god. Oh, so nice to have you here, Matt. So nice to have you here, Dilly Tots. Appreciate you, any lurkers who might have been along for the ride. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Have a terrific weekend. I will see y'all on Sunday. Dilly Tots is streaming Monster Hunter tomorrow. I'll see you on Sunday streaming Outlast Trials with Dilly and Kayla and Nikolai. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll be a very amusing dumpster fire, as Outlast typically is. Let me see. Anybody live tonight? Right now at this moment? No, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. This is the end of Mass Effect 2. I love this game. I can't wait to play Mass Effect 3, but it's going to be a couple months before I do that. But it's in the cards for this year. And guess who's going to be there? Yeoman Kelly Chambers, of course. She made it. She gets to be in the next game because this is happening. So, that's a good ending if I ever saw one. Alright, good night. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.